Hey everyone, my name's Harold, and welcome to Let's Play Resident Evil Zero. Resident Evil 2 Remake just came out on Friday, and every Resident Evil game, except for 3, because unfortunately there's no, we're gonna go ahead and start with Resident Evil Zero, because chronologically, one of my favorite Resident Evil games. I feel like it's a little underrated. It's not that people don't like it, I just feel like it doesn't quite get the love it deserves. There's some really cool mechanics in this game that aren't really in other Resident Evil games, and I'll talk about that when we get to it. Autosave, DLC, blah blah blah. There we go. New game. Let's play on normal difficulty.
Resident Evil Zero.
Yes, I want original controls. Subtitles. Okay.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the International Enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-Virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
The mansion incident being the events of the first Resident Evil game. This is a prequel to the original Resident Evil.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it. Hold off for a while. But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
Huh? What's that? It's a guy in a skirt. I'm not judging, but it's a little weird. And so's that. Oh, that doesn't look good.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look!
Huh. That doesn't look good.
Captain!
What
You
happened?
have a really nice mustache, Captain.
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
That sounds
Those
intense.
poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
Any questionable ex-lieutenants out there? Wonder if this is the same train that was just attacked by those leech monsters. The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. Alright, that's... okay. Sorry about that, taking a little bit of getting used to these controls again. The controls in Resident Evil 2 are a little different. Door to the dining car is locked. You can't get in. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Well, good thing this door's open. I wouldn't be able to do anything otherwise.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has but as of 2 years ago, when several plans were set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
Oh, what? I just opened the map, I'm sorry. It has been a while since I've played this game. Oh, crap! I figured out how to aim my gun before that guy started chomping down on me, so there's that. I really hope these bullets are connecting. There we go. That could have gone better. Guess it could have gone worse, too.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
Yeah, they looked pretty dead to me. So yeah, the whole thing with the doors opening like that, it's actually really cool. And like the original Resident Evil game, that was like the load screen when you'd go to a different room. And I've always thought that was a pretty cool load screen because it just kind of builds tension. Like you're like, oh, what's on the other side of the door? It's really cool, I think. There doesn't seem to be anything of use. There's a file here. Passenger's diary, July 14th. Orders came from the boss today. Looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of the Arklay Mountains laboratory. We're moving in 2 groups. The initial group is assigned to start checking what's left of the abandoned experiment. July 16th. Unfortunately, the test production of BOW Type Y139 had to be suspended because of this investigation. It's the same with Type Y139. There's still so much we don't know about responses to the crustacean T virus. There's a lot of interesting research left. Depending on the species and nurturing conditions, only minute doses of T bring about remarkable changes in solidity, size, multiplication of internal toxins, and brain development. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon could be produced. But the sudden development of the shell results in certain areas becoming exceedingly weak. Problematically, one of these areas is the head carapace. This lab we are going to, were they pursuing the same research? It would certainly help to find data and samples that would help us in our research. June 19th. The day is finally approaching. I am growing more anxious. The Raccoon City newspapers and TV stations are full of reports about the bizarre murders in the suburbs. It can't be the virus, can it? If it is... No, I can't think of that now. I have to concentrate on this investigation and make sure it goes smoothly. You got the passenger's diary. Some handgun ammo. Oh. I actually am in caution. Where... I think it isn't just because the controls in the Resident Evil 2 remake are different. I think if I'm remembering correctly now, just the controls in Resident Evil 0 itself are a little different than some of the other ones in terms of like which button opens the menu. This poor guy must have been attacked in his sleep. His body is covered in slime. Ew. It's a finely tailored suit. There's nothing in the pockets. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see what's in this room. The save room. Ink ribbons. I need those to save because I save at the typewriter here. So, green herb. It's good for restoring health. I'll actually use that right now since I'm in caution. So, the Resident Evil games have always had really good save room music, and the save room theme's a little different in each game. I think this one's my favorite one out of all of them, though. And I've just always really liked the save room music, because when you're in a save room, you're safe. Like, you can't be attacked in a save room. It's just like a really safe space. And I always find the music kind of peaceful, but at the same time I think there's kind of like this melancholy to it, because it's like, yeah, I'm safe for now, but I'm not going to be for long. I still need to get back out there and try to get out of this place. But I've always really liked the save room music, and especially in this game in particular. Investment training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now we are conducting a preliminary study into the reopening of the facilities. First investigation unit is already on site and opening the investigation. I want your team to provide support. The following orders are William, Bark, and First Investigation Unit. The rest is torn and unreadable. Got the investigation orders. Alright. So now I'm gonna save. Yes. Go ahead and overwrite that game. Started streaming this game, and I only did one episode, but that's what